The moon hung low in the ink-black sky, casting eerie shadows over the abandoned carnival grounds. The air was thick with anticipation and a hint of fear. It was the annual carnival that had once been a thriving spectacle of lights, laughter, and joy. Now, it stood as a decaying relic of the past, a place where only the bravest dared to tread. I had always been drawn to the mysterious and the macabre, so when I heard whispers of the carnival's haunting, I couldn't resist the temptation to explore it myself. Armed with a flashlight and my nerves of steel, or so I thought, I ventured into the deserted fairgrounds, my heart racing with a mixture of excitement and apprehension. The entrance was marked by a rusted archway barely clinging to its hinges. As I passed through it, a chill raced down my spine. The atmosphere was heavy, suffocating as if the very air was tainted with the lingering despair of those who had once reveled here. My flashlight's feeble beam flickered over dilapidated game booths, their prizes long forgotten and left to gather dust. The distorted laughter of a rusty, broken-down Ferris wheel creaked in the distance, a haunting echo of happier times. I moved deeper into the carnival, drawn by an invisible force that pushed me onward. The path led me to a weathered tent, its canvas tattered and torn. A sign above the entrance read, "Madame Zora's Mystic Mysteries." Despite my growing unease, I stepped inside, the musty smell of old fabric and forgotten secrets filling my nostrils. The tent was dimly lit, the air heavy with incense that seemed to twist and writhe like ghostly apparitions. A voice, soft and whispering, emanated from the shadows. "Welcome, traveler, to the realm of the unknown." Startled, I turned to see a figure seated at a table, her face obscured by a thick veil. "Madame Zora," I presumed. "I can see you have a thirst for the uncanny," she continued, her voice like a serpent's hiss. "Would you like a glimpse into your future, dear visitor?" Her words sent a shiver down my spine, but curiosity got the better of me. I nodded, my heart pounding as I took a seat across from her. She extended a gnarled hand and I placed my palm in hers. Her fingers were cold, almost lifeless, sending a wave of discomfort through me. Her grip tightened and suddenly her voice changed, becoming deeper, more guttural. "You seek the truth, the forbidden knowledge that lies beyond mortal comprehension." Her words seemed to seep into my mind, filling it with a sense of dread I couldn't shake. The room grew darker, the incense turning acrid, and the air grew thick with a stifling pressure. I tried to pull my hand away, but her grip was like iron, unrelenting. A cacophony of whispers echoed around me, a chorus of voices from beyond the veil, their words incomprehensible but filled with malevolence. And then, as if a switch had been flipped, the lights flickered back on, the incense cleared, and the room was empty. Madame Zora had vanished, leaving me alone and trembling. I stumbled out of the tent, the carnival grounds now even more foreboding in the pale moonlight. I felt a presence behind me, a sensation of being watched, but every time I turned there was nothing there. Panic clawed at the edges of my sanity as I quickened my pace, my footsteps echoing off the deserted rides. As I passed the decrepit carousel, its broken-down horses seemed to twist and turn, their eyes following my every move. A haunting melody drifted on the wind, the phantom calliope playing a tune that felt like a mockery of joy. My breath hitched as the temperature plummeted, my every exhale forming a misty cloud before me. I made my way to the exit, but the once inviting archway now seemed like a barrier, an insurmountable wall between me and safety. Desperation gripped me as I struggled to pry the rusted gate open. It groaned in protest, the sound sending a shockwave of terror through me. Just as the gate finally gave way, I felt a searing pain on the back of my hand. I glanced down to see a mark, faintly glowing, resembling the handprint of Madame Zora. The mark pulsed with an otherworldly energy, a connection to something beyond comprehension. My steps were unsteady as I fled the carnival, the haunted laughter and chilling whispers chasing me into the night. As I looked back one last time, the moonlight revealed a figure standing at the entrance, its form shifting and warping like a mirage. Madame Zora, or something far more sinister. To this day, the mark on my hand still lingers, a constant reminder of that fateful night at the carnival. The memories haunt my dreams, the whispers of the beyond echoing in the depths of my mind. The once thriving fairground has faded into a distant memory, but the darkness that resides there has become an inseparable part of me, a shadow that I can never escape.